Okay, it's now 2:28 AM on the second day. I've got the main roof beam off. That was a bit of a bitch to get off in the end, but it's finally undone. Undone those two bolts that are underneath that. Also loosened, took that plate that was off the front here, kind of loosened it up, and eventually when you loosen up those, that seems to be what holds up that big, long. And in fact, let's measure that, because I really do need to know if it's going to fit in my car. So always make sure you bring a tape measure with you. Trying to do this one-handed is almost impossible, so I'm going to put the camcorder down. Let me put the camcorder down and let me just measure. And I'll do it as rough as I can. Okay, so 1 metre at that point. 1 metre. I'll put a leaf where the 1 metre mark is. 1 metre, okay. 1 metre, hold it tight. 2 metres, oh shit. Yeah, this is going to be quite a problem getting in the car, I think. 2 metres to there. 3 metres, Jesus. 3 metres to there. 3 metres, okay, I make it 3 metres 75. I've just measured that. 3 metres 75. So that's surely going to mean I'm going to have to leave my car boot open with some of this sticking out the back. I have brought some straps and stuff to make that possible. And then a high visibility jacket I'm going to strap to the end, obviously that's sticking out, so hopefully someone doesn't go and drive into the back of it. But I'll make that 3 metres 75. Shit. So that should be the same, obviously the same length as the side bits. Anyway, so here we are. I've got the roof off, the back off. Currently working on the front bits. I've got some of the front slats out. I've just got to do these 3 or 4 slats. And I'll be able to take those 2 bits off. Then I'll have the front off, using chairs to prop up the corners, because it's got a tendency to want to bend in now, obviously. I'm getting there, but where are we? 2:31 PM. As I said, sunset's about 5:50 today, so I'd rather not be driving back in the dark, but at the rate this is going, I'm going to need all this time. And then the major unknown is how this is fixed to the bottom. I still haven't got that far. I'm going to get everything I possibly can, then we'll work out that. I would like to be able to take these slabs home with me, but I don't see how I can. That's carrying them all the way to where my car is. It's a lot of weight. Probably best not to take these, but anyway, let me carry on doing what I'm doing. So this is what it looks like at this stage. So when I reassemble it, obviously you do the ground bit, you do the sides, and then you can see, then you'd assemble the front end here like that. You can see where bits bolt on, do the front, then you put that plate on there, then I guess you would attach that beam. I mean, all this is going to have to be worked out. That's some kind of glue someone's put there. Maybe that didn't help it come off. Anyway, yeah, reassembling is going to be a whole nother